Have you ever seen those bright yellow, green, or orange markings on truck wheels and wondered what they're for? They might look like a random design or something to make the truck stand out, but they actually serve a critical purpose. These markings, called wheel nut indicators, are a simple but genius invention that helps ensure the safety of trucks, their drivers, and everyone else on the road. Trucks are massive, heavy machines. Fully loaded, they can weigh tens of thousands of pounds, and every ounce of that weight rests on the wheels. The nuts holding those wheels in place have to handle an incredible amount of stress. It's no surprise that wheel nuts can loosen over time, and if they do, the consequences can be disastrous. A loose wheel isn't just a problem for the truck, it's a danger to everyone around it. Imagine a wheel flying off a moving truck at highway speeds. That's the kind of scenario these little markers are designed to prevent. The way wheel nut indicators work is both simple and brilliant. They're brightly colored caps or arrows placed over or near the wheel nuts. When all the nuts are properly tightened, the indicators form a neat and uniform pattern. If one of the nuts starts to loosen, the indicator shifts out of position, making it clear that something's wrong. This visual cue allows truck drivers to spot potential problems quickly and easily, often at just a glance. For truck drivers, these indicators are a game changer. Before starting any trip, drivers are required to perform safety checks to ensure their vehicle is in good condition. Without wheel nut indicators, checking the wheels would mean physically inspecting each nut, a process that's time-consuming and not always reliable. With these markers, it's as simple as looking at the wheels. If everything's aligned, the driver knows they're good to go. If something's off, they can address it immediately. These indicators aren't just for pre-trip checks though, they are also a huge help during roadside inspections. Trucks are frequently stopped by authorities for safety checks, and wheel nut indicators make this process faster and easier. The bright colors of these indicators aren't just for style, they're specifically chosen to stand out. Yellow, green, or orange are highly visible even in poor lighting or bad weather. Whether it's early morning, late at night, or during a rainstorm, these colors are easy to spot. Even when a truck is covered in dirt or grime from a long trip, the markings remain visible. This is a critical feature as it ensures safety checks can be performed effectively no matter the conditions. What's truly remarkable about wheel nut indicators is their simplicity. They don't rely on complicated technology or require special training to use. Anyone, from a truck driver to a mechanic or inspector, can understand how they work right away. That simplicity is what makes them so effective. They're reliable, easy to use, and accessible to everyone involved in trucking safety. But let's not forget the most important reason these indicators exist: to save lives. A loose truck wheel is one of the most dangerous things that can happen on the road. If a wheel comes off, it can cause massive accidents, injure or kill people, and create chaos for other vehicles. If no one gets hurt, the financial cost is enormous. Repairs, towing, and lost time all add up quickly, and no trucking company wants to deal with that. Wheel nut indicators help prevent these disasters by catching issues early. They are a simple solution to a potentially life-threatening problem. For trucking companies, the benefits go beyond safety. These indicators save money and time as well. Trucks that are well maintained are less likely to break down, which means fewer delays and lower repair costs. Loose wheels can cause damage to the truck's axles and other components, leading to expensive fixes. By identifying problems early, wheel nut indicators help reduce these costs and keep trucks on schedule. They're a small investment that pays off in a big way. It's not just truckers and trucking companies that benefit though. Everyone on the road is safer because of these indicators. Imagine driving behind a truck and seeing one of its wheels come loose. It's a terrifying thought. By ensuring that wheels stay secure, these small tools help protect everyone nearby: drivers, passengers, cyclists, and even pedestrians. They are a key part of making the roads safer for everyone. The use of wheel nut indicators isn't limited to one part of the world or one type of truck. They are used globally across all kinds of trucking operations because the risks they address are universal. In some regions, such as Europe and Australia, wheel utility indicators are mandatory for certain commercial vehicles, such as trucks and buses, as an additional safety measure. In other parts of the world, such as North America, they're usually optional and are often implemented voluntarily by companies that recognize the safety and efficiency benefits. This variation highlights how safety practices can vary globally, while the value of these tools remains universal. Not every truck you see on the road has those brightly colored wheel nut indicators, but they are becoming more common. You're most likely to spot them on large commercial trucks, buses, or vehicles that carry heavy loads. In some places, like parts of Europe and Australia, these indicators are even required by law. Safety regulations in these regions have made it mandatory for certain types of vehicles to use them as an extra precaution against wheel-related accidents. Seeing them on a truck can be a sign that the company takes safety seriously, but in other areas, they're still an optional feature. When you compare trucks with and without these indicators, the difference is noticeable. Trucks without them rely on traditional methods of manually checking each wheel nut, which takes more time and might not catch a problem as quickly. On the other hand, trucks with these brightly colored markings make it easy to spot potential issues right away. Their practicality is clear. Drivers, mechanics, and inspectors can save time and feel more confident knowing they are less likely to miss something important. It's a small detail that has a big impact on safety. What's surprising about these little tools is how simple and affordable they are. Despite their effectiveness, wheel nut indicators aren't expensive to make or use. That's part of what makes them so appealing. For just a small cost, trucking companies can add an extra layer of safety that protects not only their drivers and vehicles, but everyone on the road. And they've been around for quite a while. Originally, they were used in heavy-duty industries like mining and construction, where the risk of loose wheel nuts could lead to serious accidents. Over time, their use spread to trucks and buses because the same risks existed there. Another interesting thing is how some companies have found creative ways to use these indicators. They sometimes match the indicators to their brand colors. This not only helps with safety but also reinforces their branding. Imagine seeing a truck with perfectly aligned red or blue wheel nut indicators. It's practical, but it also makes the truck stand out in a unique way. It's a clever way to combine safety with a company's image. Even though they might seem like a small feature, wheel nut indicators play a big role in keeping trucks safe and reliable. Their bright colors and simple design are incredibly effective, and their use is spreading as more people recognize their benefits. Whether they are being used to meet safety regulations or as a creative branding tool, these tiny devices are proving that sometimes the simplest solutions can make the biggest difference. So the next time you spot them on a truck, you'll know they're more than just colorful decorations. They're doing an important job, helping drivers quickly check their wheels, preventing accidents, saving money, and keeping everyone on the road safe. These small, brightly colored indicators might not seem like much, but they're a vital part of trucking safety. It shows that sometimes the simplest solutions are the most effective. Let us know your thoughts in the comments, subscribe to the channel, and don't forget to ring the bell icon so you always stay updated. See you in the next one.